Thank you for watching IRTV today. I am Takeshi Haruna, Executive Officer of CELM. Today, we're covering our latest financial results for the fiscal year ending March 2024. To begin with, this is the slide showing key highlight of fiscal year ending March 2024. As for sales, we have achieved 97.5% of the original plan. This was due to some delays caused by several clients pausing projects at corporate level that were planned for a later part of this fiscal year. Pause was caused due to clients' performance of their main business, and the main impact of these are limited since some of the projects have been planned to restart gradually from fiscal year ending 2025. On the other hand, we have achieved roughly 105% EBITDA. We will get into details of how we grew EBITDA later in this presentation. 1.3 billion level EBITDA was originally the figure planned to be achieved at the third year of the midterm plan, but we were able to achieve this level in the second year instead. Project delay mentioned has caused some impact on our executive middle segment and especially major client market, and this resulted in flat growth from previous year. What is worth mentioning here is that other business segments drove consolidated performance, namely First Career and Human Strategy. As for the First Career segment, demand is expanding not only for just implementation of training programs, but also for designing overall HR process and consulting service for clients' HR function. Consultation is one of CELM's strengths, which is highly evaluated from our clients, and this is the key for sustained competitive advantage. Regarding Human Strategies, this is the segment joined through M&A, which has been consolidated from this fourth quarter. Human Strategy Japan is conducting business based on their competency assessment, and this has allowed us to provide wide-range solutions to CELM's existing clients. Next is the SG&A. Main items that increased from previous year are the share-based compensation expense from performance-linked stock options and amortization from acquiring Human Strategies Japan, and these are non-cash expenses. While CELM had been working on reviewing corporate business operations and accelerating some digital transformations, we were able to reduce ratio of SG&A versus sales, which means CELM as a whole is able to take profit and EBITDA more effectively and efficiently. Now, these are the key KPIs. Project delayed mentioned had impacted number one, the average annual sales of top 150 clients, and number two, succession plan. But number 3 to 5, we were able to achieve the original plan. On a side note, regarding number 1 KPI, the current definition of top 150 clients is by non-consolidated basis, which means it does not include clients' group subsidiaries. When we redefine this KPI, which is to include all subsidiaries of client and treat one client by consolidated definitions, we had 0.4 billion annual transaction with number 1 client, and we had over 13 clients group that we had transactions over 0.1 billion as annual sales. This KPI is deeply related to key growth strategies going forward, which we will cover later in this presentation. Together with this latest financial result, we have also announced share repurchase plan. Aside from what we have announced today, our plan is to include distributable amount that will be approved by the board meeting planned in later May. Details shall be announced at a later date. Now, CELM has also announced midterm management plan from fiscal year March 2025. This slide shows the review of current midterm plan announced on May 2022. This plan period covers fiscal year ending March 2023 to March 2025. As you may see, assumptions we had originally back in 2022 when we announced this plan are changing, and we believe it is time to review our strategies based on external environment, market conditions, and current business portfolio. When we look at client trend, it is becoming more evident that each investment stance for our major client in Japan is changing. To be more specific, there are clear differences between large companies that are highly motivated to invest in human capital and those with more cautious stance due to highly uncertain and complex business environment that our clients are in. As for our business portfolio, we had this continuation as well as our group's very first M&A. This slide shows the CELM's constant efforts since IPO regarding EBITDA per headcount. As you may see, consolidated headcounts have grown to 187 employees, and concurrent with recruitment activities, we have been taking corporate measures to improve EBITDA. And now EBITDA per headcount is 7.0 million JPY. This key metric is very important going forward for further profit generation and growth. And this is one of our management's key tasks. Now, CELM has announced ordinary profit target for fiscal year March 2029. So why ordinary profit? This is because ordinary profit is one of key requirements for listing process to TSE Prime. And through this target, CELM is aiming to achieve profit growth from now on. This target of 1,879 million ordinary profit means the profit growth from 2025 to 2029 will be 50% as CAGR. There are three keys to achieve this goal. One is human capital investment, two, increasing unit price per client, and three, aggressive M&A. This is CELM's executive and middle segment midterm strategies. First off, we will focus on our front office account manager and conduct human capital investment, which will be worth total of 0.1 billion in 3 years. Next, CELM will change the current classification of major and semi-major market client. CELM has reformed sales organization, which will improve the quality of account management and intend to focus on more clients with higher demand and motivation for organizational investment. Next is first career growth strategy. This segment will also focus on increasing unit price per client, and there are two key factors. One is direct approach to clients' HR a consultation, which will develop our further transaction into business regarding implementation of training programs. Two, we will redefine this business as enhance this business to mid-career recruitment. Since problem of onboarding process of junior employees and mid-career recruitment, there are similarities which first career will develop further business opportunities. Human Strategies Japan have joined CELM Group through M&A, and this is the company providing competency assessment tests. Through this evaluation of assessment data, we believe that there are several upsell, cross-sell opportunities using CELM Group's customer base. We believe there are business opportunities to create synergy for finding the next key management candidate, and there are opportunities for service to junior employees. And CELM is conducting PMI process in order to create such synergies at a group's corporate level. Now, this is the M&A investment plan from 2025 to 2029, and CELM is aiming to prepare 6 to 8 billion JPY. Main source of fund for this figure will be through debt, to be more specific, bank loan, and through financial leverage, we'll also achieve profit growth through not just from the existing business portfolio, but also through aggressive mergers and acquisitions as well. So page 18 shows the shareholder return and capital allocation policy from 2025. So what is our shareholder return policy? This is it. We will be targeting ROE of 25% for 2029. Dividend policy will be increased up to 40%. And again, M&A plan of 6 to 8 billion investment. We will maximize shareholder value through gearing business strategy, financial strategy, and through capital allocation. This is the full year forecast of fiscal year ending March 2025 and image of first quarter financials. We are only announcing the full year consolidated earnings forecast due to change of business portfolio and potential seasonal fluctuation this year. But instead, to increase transparency, image of consolidated financial forecast of next quarter will be shared at the announcement of every quarterly financial results from now on. As for full year forecast, EBITDA is expected to reach 1.4 billion, and the main driver of profit generation is our executive and middle segment. Human capital investment that I have mentioned will gradually start from second quarter, which leads to this forecast shown. Next is the image of first quarter. This period of time, consolidated sales will be very slow due to our seasonality, but first career continues to be strong in this quarter. And together with contribution of Human Strategies into consolidation, we expect EBITDA to increase YOI on EBITDA level. So this was our presentation of latest financial results. Thank you for joining us.